Hey guys, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you so much for the continuous support, suggestions, and phone calls. Today I developed a blog for you guys who have asked a lot of questions about forages and how is it that we should plant these forages. So let us dive in. Common question asked is, what grass is best to plant? How do I plant this grass? And how much grass do I need in establishing my pastures? So let's discuss this. To determine what grass is best to be planted, you have to first look into your environment, especially like your soil type, but also the system that you plan to employ. Is it that grass for grazing, which differs based on the morphology, or is it that you're looking for a cut and carry system and you want to improve on the amount of yield per acre based on the system that you have? We also have to consider your harvesting technique. Is it manual or is it that you're going to use a mechanized system? And there are different harvesters that will be used depending on the type of grass that you have. The next big question is, how is it that we prepare to plant these grasses? And we have different methods. We have vegetative propagation, seed propagation, and some with both. So it's what best way to do it? Soil preparation is definitely important in achieving our goals, depending on vegetative or using the seed to propagate these plants. Some of the common plants using vegetative propagation is like Pangola grass, African star, and even king grass, where we have to use the nodes of these plants to produce seedlings. So an example is this manual planting of African star on this minor bauxite land in St. Anne, that we just use our hands and place nodes underneath the ground, and in 3 months this was the result. Our next example was Pangola grass using a tractor, where we just laid the Pangola grass on top of the soil, and then we had a tractor with a harrow that would come and harrow this Pangola grass into the dirt. This would allow the nodes now to be covered properly, and the results was great. This is how we actually established Pangola hayfields at the Bodos Research Station. Now let us look at a small demonstration plan. Alright, quick vlog, how to plant king grass. I get a lot of calls every day. I want to plant king grass and the penny seatongue species. A lot of people try to dig it from the roots, which is fine, but king grass is just like cane. You can catch it at each node. So we plant it like cane now. So we're going to do a simple demonstration. I never really needed to do, I realize you have the road. Yeah. But I'm just going to use here.
Yeah, man.
You just lay it. You just laying it on the ground. Lay, put it apart and then we shoot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is fine. We used to do it 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We try to use the older ones.
Okay.
But the older ones mean that the swing start doing it. 5. Plan. And light cover. And guess what? So that's it. That's the same thing as it is. I am definitely more for a more efficient way for planting these grasses instead of manually. Mechanization, I believe, is always the best method, especially if you're doing a large scale land usage of developing a pasture. So let us look at this method where the king grass is just laid in rows, and then we have a tractor with a disc plow that will come and cover these rows. And we have to be very strategic in the measurements that we use, because we sometimes want about 3 feet between rows or 4 feet. So especially when you're using a particular harvester, like a single harvester, you can easily go through and harvest the grass by the rows. But I believe this method is definitely the best method for farmers to use when trying to develop a king grass fodder blank, saying going over at least 2 acres, than to be doing it manually. So these are some of the examples that we use in doing vegetative propagation of forages. Now let us look at seed propagation. Some of the common grasses that use seed are these new hybrid seeds like the mulatto 1 and 2, the Mombasa grass, and also the Cayman grass. There are many different ways that we could broadcast these seeds into our pastures. You could use your hand, or you could use the modified mist blower system like what the dairy board has been using. and we've seen excellent results once done properly. You definitely need somebody who is trained and who has a good eye for not stepping back where they were actually planting before, and can evenly distribute this with a steady hand. But then we can also look into the mechanization of planting. We could have a tractor operated seed planter that could allow the best dispersal method for planting your forages. For example, corn and sorghum is commonly used with this method. So the next big question is the planting requirement by seeds. We definitely look, there's statistics on the package that can give you the amount of kgs or pounds per acre. The seed germination quality is important, and we have to sometimes protect these seeds from pests for us to get the best results. For vegetative plant requirement, we definitely want to look at the age of the planting material, which is important, the amount of nodes present on the planted material, and the soil cover, and that's how we get the best results. So guys, I want you guys to go and watch our 4-H Club Youth in Agriculture webinar. It's found on my page. Go and check it out. And I hope this vlog was very informative for you guys in developing your pasture systems going forward. This is a very common question asked by different farmers asking how to get it done, and I hope this was the best guidance for you.